Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. I don't know what was going on there. I was trying to do the 30-second thing, but it just wouldn't work. I don't know why. But welcome, everybody. It's an honor to see you today. Excuse me. We are going to do some celebrity news. Give me a moment. Excuse me. Today, we're going to do some celebrity news. Haven't done that in a while. Wanted to bring you guys some trending topics or some things that's going on. Really quickly, I'm also, to let you guys know, working on the vlog, editing that right now. In the process, just need one more part to do, and that'll be done. That should be out either tomorrow or Friday, because tomorrow's Thursday. Whatever. Whatever's whatever, whatever. So, welcome everyone. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you like. Chat in the chat box if you like. While I give my perspective on some of these topics today. So, let's get ready to share our screen. Okay. First topic here is Tina Turner passing away. The queen of rock and roll. This statement reads, Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll, has passed peacefully today at her age of 83 after a long illness in her home in whatever that says near Zurich, Switzerland. Said Duhardy in a news release. With her, the world's lost a music legend and a role model, he said. Turner will be honored at a private funeral ceremony. That was released 2 hours ago. Click here to CBS. CBS. Just celebrating the icon. There's no other way around it. There's no other way around it. She is a icon. Tina Turner. Guys, Tina Turner lived her life out in the public. Her earlier years. Later years, she was more reserved. She created monumental music that will last the test of time. She created music that every generation, past and future, will listen to. She created a catalog that is monumental when it comes to music. Hence, that's why she's the queen of rock and roll. 83 years. That's a very long time. To live that long and to live the life that she lived is remarkable. Granted, all the trials and tribulations that she went through, she is a great testament of you roll with the punches, you fall down, you get back up, you keep it moving. That's what superstars do. That's what icons do. That's what legends do. Tina Turner, rest in peace. You have provided the world with a soundtrack that people can listen to, take notes from, and apply. You've delivered messages that were monumental. And no, you're not the first to deliver those messages. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Please believe it, please. Moment of silence for our icon. Terry, you're absolutely right. She will be missed. She will be missed. But 83 years is a very long time. It's a very long time. And she has done it all, been through it all. It's... I'm at a loss for words. Passing away and leaving this earth is always a sad thing, right? But when you look back at this lady's life, she lived a wonderful life. The good, the bad, the ugly, it all panned out. It all panned out. And the last thing I want to say here is, while the world lost a beautiful soul, we have also been left with a catalog of music to remind us of this iconic individual. Stream the music. Stream the music. Stream the music. Now, Terry, she was in Australian movies. Oh, wow. Yeah. She had a wonderful career. Wonderful career. I mean, it started out Little Rocky with Ike Turner. And she moved past that and, flourished. A star is a star. And you can't take that away from a star. Hey, that Amber chick. Welcome to the live. Hey, Real, just stopped by to say hi. It's my bedtime. Okay, well, good night. Thank you for stopping past. Appreciate you. I'll try to start doing these lives more earlier for you guys. But this is usually my time that I'm up. So I'm going to try to start going live more earlier so you guys can attend. Whew. With that said, let's take a 30-second break, and then we're going to get into the next topic, which is Fetty Wap getting sentenced to 6 years in federal prison. welcome. So our next topic that we're going to talk about is Fetty Wap. He has been sentenced to 6 years in federal prison for drug trafficking, I believe. Very, very prison for a sad situation, if I may say. Have an awesome night, man. You're good. I have to work early than normal tomorrow. That's understandable. I can respect that. Guys, I hate when these pop-ups pop up on my computer. It's just so irritating. Well, we just got to do what we got to do. So, I'm going to share my screen really quickly. Okay. Pardon this pop-up that's here. I don't know how to get it off the computer. It's just, I don't know. It's just frozen. Whatever. So, the Washington Post reads, rapper Fetty Wap sentenced to 6 years in prison for drug trafficking. Fetty Wap was sentenced to 6 years of federal prison and 5 years of post-release supervision Wednesday, 9 months after he pleaded guilty to his role in a drug trafficking conspiracy. The Peterson, New Jersey rapper, whose legal name is Willie Jr. Maxwell II, was one of 6 co-defendants who pleaded guilty after they were accused of conspiring to distribute cocaine and other controlled substances. Man, Fetty. Maxwell's role was as a kilo-level redistributor, said a news release from U.S. District Attorney Bron Peace of the Eastern District of New York. Maxwell's charge came with a minimum 5-year prison sentence, and prosecutors recommended he be sentenced to 7 to 9 years. Me being selfish in my pride put me in this position today, he said Wednesday during his sentencing, according to the Associated Press. According to the court filings, the group used the U.S. Postal Service and vehicles with hidden compartments to transport drugs from the West Coast to County, New York, where they were stored before being sent out to dealers. The defendant then allegedly distributed more than 100 kilos of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine on Long Island and in New Jersey over a year starting in June 2019. Wow, so he just started being, it's crazy how a lot of these rappers go from being superstars to, drug dealers. And it really, really hurts their career. It really, really hurts their image. And now you got to sit down for 6 years. Rapper Fetty Wap is facing Maxwell's defense attorney, Elizabeth, whatever her last name is, didn't immediately respond to the request for comment from the Washington Post. Throughout the case, attorney maintained that Maxwell participated in a drug scam because he was financially struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic. Maxwell, 31, was first arrested in October 2021 at the Cider Fields in Queens, where he was set to perform at the Rolling Loud Music Festival. He was released on a $500,000 bond in November 2021, but was arrested again in October of last year after he held a weapon and threatened to kill someone while he was on FaceTime with them, according to the court documents. In March, New Jersey correctional officer Anthony Kern, one of the co-defendants, was also sentenced to 6 years in prison, and the remaining 4 co-defendants still await their sentencing. The artist is best known for his debut single, Trap Queen, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard's Hot 100 and received 2 Grammy nominations for Best Rap Performance and Best Rap Song. There we go. That was tough getting through. Yeah, guys. Fetty. This story is a story that happens way too often. It's a story that has been told time and time again and has happened to a plethora of artists. When are you artists going to learn that it's over for the crack game? It's over. There are so many legitimate hustles that you can engage in to make a lot of money nowadays with the following that Fetty Wap has. There's absolutely no reason to go down that road. Take me a drink really quickly. Refreshing. Why? Why, Fetty? Well, you have to sit down, do your time, come back out with a game plan, get back to making the music that people love and to hear from you. And, yep, you're absolutely right. It's not worth it. It's totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. Yeah. You really have to really think about what's going on. You really got to think about, the people in your life that's going to miss you. That's what you have to think about. That's what you have to think about. And our last story, excuse me, come on. Is this machine moving slow today? Our last story is Britney Spears and her mother reunite for the first time in years. Britney Spears' mother flew to LA Wednesday to see her daughter, and Britney was receptive enough to let her inside her home and spent some time catching up. Miss Spears, the mother, arrived at LAX in the morning and was driven to the home of Britney's manager. She then took an Uber to Britney's house. That's interesting. We're told Britney didn't know exactly when was coming, but she knew her mom was in town to see her. Golly. I tell you, it's slow. Whew. When arrived at Britney's home, the singer let her in, and the two spent around 30 minutes chatting. We're told Sam was also present. Our sources say the ice between mother and daughter is thawing. There's been texting recently, and knows the path was clear enough to make that trek from Louisiana to LA. As you know, Britney was on a tear at the end of the conservatorship and afterwards, saying her mom and the rest of her family betrayed her. This is a pretty clear sign there's a chance of reconciliation. You only get one mom. And when she's gone, Britney. So, cherish her while she's here. After Britney and Sam got in the car, drove around for a bit, and then returned home. Our sources say is committed to making it right with her daughter. Stop sharing. Okay. Welcome to the live, Danielle. Welcome to the live. So, Britney is now rekindling things with their mom, which is a great thing. It's great to see. It's great to see them reconciling. God forbid anything happens to one of them without the reconciliation, or at least coming to a common ground, right? You don't want to never see that. And that happens sometimes. And it's heartbreaking. So this is a great thing. I wanted to kind of end on a positive note. That is a positive thing. So, with that said, please make sure they need to take away her phones. She's not well. Yeah, you kind of have a point there. She do be doing some wild stuff online. But hey, sometimes that's what happens to child stars. Yes, sometimes that's what happens to child stars. What I want you guys to do is, when this live is over, please come back and leave a comment on the post. I would greatly appreciate that. It helps with the algorithm. Share if you care. Shout out to Storm Monroe. Shout out to Danielle Speaks TV. Go check out her channel. She has some monumental videos that have been coming out lately. Just groundbreaking. Shout out to Terry for always being here. Always being the number one supporter, and I gotta respect that. And I'm getting back on track. Like I said, I'm actually working on a vlog right now. Hoping to get that out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday. I want to try to put together a schedule for you guys, so I can be more consistent. And that's where we at with it. That is where we're at with it. That is where we're at with it. But again, hit that like button. Share the video if you like it. If you're new watching, we do celebrity news, YouTube news, and food reviews. We're also adding vlogging into that equation. So we're going to have a lot going on in the future. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get back to what I started doing in the first place. The road to 1,000 subscribers starts now. Have a wonderful night, everybody. God bless, and love, peace, and hair grease.